Hey guys, so just really quick, this is what happens when you have a new camera and good light. It is 12:30 at night and I think the quality is pretty good, so I'm very excited. Some of you have been asking what kind of camera I have. I have a Canon PowerShot and it's an SD4000 IS and I love it. So yeah, if you guys are interested in getting a good camera, I highly suggest it. So anyway, I have 4 book reviews for you, and if you have gone to my blog recently, you have seen what 4 books they are. If you haven't, you should be following my blog, but if you haven't, then I'm going to reveal those right now. So the first book I'm going to review is Beautiful by Amy Reed. The second one is going to be The View from the Top by Hilary Frank. Then I'm going to be reviewing, get them all set, Lessons from a Dead Girl by Jo Knowles. And then we have 13 Little Blue Envelopes by Maureen Johnson. So the first book I'm going to review is Beautiful. And this is about a girl named Cassie, and she used to be a very unpopular girl. And now she kind of is beautiful again, and she, excuse me, oh my gosh, it's so late. Ugh. Ugh. But anyways, but I wanted to get this done. She moves to a new town and she kind of becomes popular, and she kind of delves into some things that are not so good for her, such as drugs, sex. She enters an abusive relationship, and so she's only 13, by the way. And so yeah, I gave this book a 2 out of 5 stars. I didn't like it that much. I thought it was a little far-fetched for a 13-year-old. I mean, I'm sure it happened somewhere in the world, but not I don't know, not that much. I don't know. I kind of felt like it was just a little bit overdone. But I also didn't like how they had a lot of sex, and I'm okay with that, but I think Amy Reed kind of wanted it to seem like a raw, gritty, emotional kind of thing, and it kind of turned out sleazy, and Cassie kind of seemed like a little bit of a whore to me. So it just kind of went wrong. And she also really enjoys using the word "and." That really bugged me, especially in writing, and I hate that about some writers who I won't name. But yeah, here's the text of what it looks like. The back, R.A. Nelson, who I really enjoyed Breathe My Name by that person, by them. She said that it said Go Ask Alice, like a new version, and I beg to differ. Go Ask Alice is so much better than this book. I don't even know how it was put into the same category. So yeah, this is a fail for me. I'm so glad I didn't buy it. Then I read The View from the Top by Hilary Frank, and I'm very glad that I read this book because I wasn't going to. The reviews on, I'm so tired I can't even think. The reviews on Goodreads were kind of bad. Like, Beautiful got better ratings than this book did, and I'm so glad I ignored it and decided to read this book anyway because I really liked it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, and the only reason I didn't give it a 5 out of 5 is because I felt it was kind of annoying how all the characters were obsessed with Annabelle. If they were in love with different characters, I would have thought that's amazing, but I thought it was a little bit far-fetched and unrealistic that every single person that is in Annabelle's life is in love with her. I kind of got the Bella, and I hate comparing everything to Twilight, but in this case I will. I kind of felt it was annoying how Bella is so loved by Jacob and Edward that they would be willing to die for her, and I didn't think she was that great. I kind of felt that way about Annabelle. I don't think there was anything particularly amazing about her, And so I kind of felt that that was a little bit annoying that like 6 people wanted to jump her bones. But anyways, so yeah, it's about 7 teenagers who live in Maine, and they Annabelle is the main character in this story, and it's short stories, so it's a good read because it's short reads, because by the time I look up I realize that I'm finished with the short story. So it's really good. I'm trying to find a an illustration because they're really cute. It's very whimsical. But yeah, the characters, here's one. How to Eat a Chocolate Boob, which I thought was very cute. Just the little drawings and stuff is really whimsical and sweet. But I opened the book and I started reading it. I was like, huh, this is different. Like this is the chapters. So I just thought it was very sweet. Yeah, but the characters are Tobin, Jonah, Lexi, Matt, Mary Tyler, and Annabelle. And Tobin is like the sweet and sensitive one, and he wants to leave the Maine, but he also wants to be with Annabelle, and so he's kind of being held back by that. Then there's Jonah, who is willing to give up himself for Annabelle, and Jonah is kind of like a player. And then there's Lexi, who is Matt's little sister, and Matt is Annabelle's real boyfriend. And then Mary Tyler is a new girl who moved in with her family, and she's kind of overweight, and she's a little self-conscious about that, and she's very rich, and she wants people to think of her as her personality and not her looks or her money. And I think that's everybody, and then of course Annabelle. But yeah, I still really love this book, and I really love the cover. That's actually what intrigued me to read it. I actually heard about this on Christy's blog, The Story Siren, and I saw the cover and I was like, oh my god, I have to read this book. So the Ferris wheel does have meaning. If you guys have read the book, I highly recommend this book. It's really good. It's very sweet, and it's a very easy read to get through. The next book I'm going to talk about is 13 Little Blue Envelopes, and I have to say that I did not finish this book. I don't know why, I just didn't like it. It's very boring, very wordy, and it's very long and kind of intimidating, and so I just couldn't finish it. Like, that's not a good example. I'll show you a page that's like, whoa, for me anyways, like this is just too much text. I'm such a baby. Like, if I'm enjoying the book and it's good, I don't mind. But if it's boring, you gotta catch my attention right away. I'm just like that. This is no-no. This is a big no-no for me. So I was just dying and suffocating and crying on the inside when I was trying to finish this book. I'm sure it's good, I guess. I don't know. What I read was really boring and kind of mediocre. Don't you just hate it when you give a really heartfelt review and then your freaking battery dies? Okay guys, so the last book I have is Lessons from a Dead Girl, and this is by Jo Knowles, and this was by far my favorite of the 4 books that I read. Oh my god, this is so good. I laughed, I cried, I did all sorts of things. But yeah, this is about a girl named Lainey, or Elaine, but they call her Lainey or Lane, and Leah is her best friend, and they've been friends since they were little. And Leah brings Lane into Lane's doll closet that they have and molests her, or touches her. And I don't really know how to explain it because that just sounds really morbid and nasty, but it's true. And so Lane is kind of thrown into this psychological mess of Leah insisting that Lainey is gay when she's not. She's just being manipulated by Leah, who is also being manipulated, and it's quite sad. And my heart really goes out to Leah, and I wanted to strangle her at the same time because I knew from the beginning something had to give, something was about. Leah just didn't do this for shits and giggles. And So yeah, it was just really good. The writing is really easy to get through. I mean, the book's super short. And yeah, it starts off with Leah being dead, because Leah is dead. Obviously, lessons from a dead girl. And so the ending is at the beginning, and so Jo Knowles takes you back through everything, the whole mess. And it's just really good. I didn't expect the ending of how Leah died. I was very impressed. Jo Knowles is a really amazing author, and she's definitely on my top 10 list. I loved Jumping Off Swings. If you guys have read that book, it's really good. And yeah, it's just really amazing. And she has the perfect amount of creepiness and drama and humor and quirkiness and creepiness. And it's just really good because Leah is like, she's so good at what she does that Lainey kind of starts to think, well, am I gay? Like, it's really kind of starts to wonder, she starts to wonder if, you know, Leah's so insistent upon this, that is it true? Am I just in denial? What? And she's only like 13 or 14 years old, you know, she's young. And Leah does everything in her power to manipulate Lainey and kind of singles her out and takes everything good away from her, and is really good. I really recommend this book. It's awesome, and I love the cover. It's very creepy. And so yeah, awesomeness, guys. If you haven't read this, please do. I gave it a 5 out of 5. Very, 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 very good. Yeah, so those are the books that I have for review. And then right now I am also reading Guardian of the Dead by Karen Healy, and I actually am enjoying this book. I've only gotten 37 pages in, but I've only been reading for a few minutes, so I'm very excited. And the back of this is really funny. It says, in less than a day, I had been harassed, enchanted, shouted at, cried on, and clawed. I had been cold, scared, dirty, exhausted, hungry, and miserable. And up until now, I've been mildly impressed with my ability to cope. So I thought that was kind of funny. And it kind of just, you know, talks about everybody in life. But Liba Bray has recommended it. Holly Black, Becca Fitzpatrick, Sarah Rees Brennan, Justine Lara Blastier. I mean, all the good people, good authors. So I'm really excited to delve into this and see what's it about. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday/Sunday now. So, yeah, I'm going to try to do some more videos, especially now that my light's better. I'll be able to make some more videos at night now. So, yeah, I hope you guys are having a good night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Oh, yes, and thank you to all my new subscribers, you guys. I haven't been talking about you guys enough. But thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. And thank you so much for everybody who's commenting and being patient with me while I not make videos for months and months. But, yes, thank you so much, you guys. You guys are awesome. And I cannot believe all the support and love that I get. So thank you. So, yeah, have a great day. I've said that like 10 times. And now I'm going to go to bed. So, yeah, it's exhausting. But yeah, so bye guys. Talk to you soon.